part of the discussions here today. I want to be part of this historical occasion, because I think these are all historical occasions, and I want to be part of what's going to happen next in the country.
It makes the whole thing much more inclusive with trade union involvement, community involvement, and obviously also unionist involvement. It gives people a better perspective on the whole issue, and I think I'm looking forward to hearing what Basil has to say, because I'm presuming he's going to be talking maybe economics and social issues, so I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I think there's a real opportunity, I suppose, to not only look at the issues around the protection of this country and what reunification means, but actually look at some of the ways in which we can resolve this situation and some of the ways we can move this forward. And it's a real opportunity, I suppose, Derry as well, in terms of the North West and some of the real exciting regeneration projects that we're looking at in the city and region, to insert our politics into it and look at solutions in terms of developing all Ireland structures.
Great Britain is Ireland's third biggest export market. 1/3 of all of Ireland's imports come from Great Britain. Our businesses cooperate and trade with one another on a daily basis. Our goal should be to maximise the economic output of all parts of the island of Ireland, because improving one is beneficial to us all. So if you want somebody in support of an all-Ireland economy, I'm for it. The opportunities presented by the UK City of Culture are immense, and having attended the Milwaukee Irish Fest, I fully see the opportunity for economic tourism. And in that regard, I am personally extremely pleased to hear the announcement that the FLA will be coming to Derry.
And that's really what Martin and Inez have spoken about in terms of some of the inequalities in society. And it comes on to George's point then about insiders and outsiders. One of the problems, George, we have is that we have elites and then we have underclasses.
The tide rises and all the boats rise with it. It doesn't happen with the working class, with the deprived class. We need the little people, like Maureen, you're saying, with the projects, all of that stuff happening at the lower level. We need to be talking about that. You have to make the economic argument, and I think that is the thing that's most urgent, and I would like to see people commenting on to be continued.
Okay, but ideally I would like to see ethical leadership, and that's about civility and compassion, and as Basil said also, that's about cooperation and collaboration. That's so needed. For me, I think that integrated education is crucial. I think that that's the only way we can build a shared society and a respecting society.
Some people might be critical of the fact that I am part of an institution in the north, and Pierce Doherty is part of an institution in the south, which at this stage doesn't deliver a united Ireland. But you see, the challenge for those who are critical is, can you tell me a better way to deliver a united Ireland than the course that I'm on at the moment? So far I haven't heard.
Well, it was challenging. You know, I mean, I did say at the start that I wasn't entirely comfortable. It's not that, you know, I'm not happy they didn't come, but people will ask questions from a different point of view, and I think it's important that people hear answers from a different point of view as well. So I thought it was really good that people would do it, and I've said it is generous to let people like me come along and have the time, and I appreciate that. And I do think that we have to find a way of making sure that we do more of this.
If you're not in conversation, if you're not listening, you're not putting your point of view, then none of those things will happen. And it was brave of them to come. The last conference was good in the area as well because of that unionist input, and we need much more of that. And we also need to have platforms within unionism that Republicans can go to and put our points to view.
Communicating as much points going, but also wanting a kind of discussion. What do we mean by all of this, and how do we move it forward? And there was a lot of kind of practical suggestions which had implications to move it forward. I think it was a very good afternoon.